Hey everyone, welcome back. We went through the first video, mindset, with a relative calm. But get ready because we're moving on up. We're like the Jeffersons, the hit American TV show from the 70s. We're moving on up to the east side. Shit's about to get real. Because the next subject that we're going to talk about is awareness, or self-awareness for that matter. Now, awareness is a knowledge or perception of a situation. Better yet, self-awareness would be a knowledge or perception of yourself, right? This is where the rubber meets the road, okay? This is where reality punches you in the face. Now, in my upcoming book, where I talk about music as it relates to how I overcame the mindset that I was in, I use Michael Jackson's A Man in the Mirror to help me raise my awareness. Because until you understand that the single and the only person responsible for where you are in your life is you, you will not be able to move on. You will not be able to change. You will not be able to succeed. You will continue to blame every pitfall, every shortcoming, every failure on some outside circumstance. You'll have all these good reasons, valid, some of them valid. As I mentioned in the initial video, reasons are excuses. That is it. Nobody else is responsible for where you're at in life but you. And until you can look in the mirror and realize that the person looking back at you is the person responsible for where you're at in life, no significant change, no significant success will happen to you. We are the cause of our effects. It's not your boss, it's not your mom, it's not your dad, it's not your family. It's you. It's me. It's the person I look at. And it wasn't until I made that very, very harsh reality that I realized who, what, and why I was being held back. You could blame your parents. Maybe your mom or your dad's an alcoholic and that's why you are. But we've all seen on Facebook the story of the two twins from an alcoholic father. One ends up being a drunk and the other one doesn't. Why? Twins are the most identical things out there, right? It was their awareness. It was their perception. One blamed his father. The other one said, you know what? I'm not going to be like that. You and only you are responsible for your results. Nobody else. You're involved in sales and you're not making the money that you want. It's because you're not making the calls that you need to make. Face reality. And this is where I said you guys might not be happy with me. You might want to punch me in the face. It's completely fine. I'm not to blame. Your boss, society, the politicians, they're not to blame. We are to blame. We are the ones who are completely responsible for everything that has happened in our life, the results that we have gotten. It was Maslow who said, what is necessary to change a person is to change his or her awareness of him or herself. That's necessary. There's no easy way to put it. This is a very hard subject because you've got to suck it up and face the fact that you are where you are because of you. It's not because of your kids. No, it's because of you. It's not because of your mom or your dad. Sure, you've inherited some beliefs, some paradigms from them. It's not your teachers. In fact, in school, It wasn't your teachers who were responsible for your grades. You were. Well, no, my teachers don't like me. Really. There may have been some truth to that. At the end of the day, though, it all falls on you. Life is cause and effect. Again, there are laws that our universe operates by, and the law of cause and effect is one of them. You are the cause of all your effects. What you sow, you reap. It's that simple. Carl Jung, and this is probably one of my favorite quotes from my mentor, Christian Simpson, said that until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. He's talking about awareness. He's talking about developing a higher level of awareness. Now, in terms of the unconscious and the conscious, the mind-body connections, action, behaviors, results, that's for completely another video, another subject matter. But the fact of the matter remains. You don't get the results you want because you're not willing to make the sacrifices that might be necessary. You're not getting the sales you want because you're not willing to make the calls needed to get the appointments. Whatever it is. You're not scoring the goals, scoring the touchdowns, whatever it is you're after in your life. It's not a referee's fault. It's not your coach's fault. It's yours. Accept responsibility. Develop the level of awareness. But it's not until you can honestly sit there and say that I am the reason I am where I'm at. Until you can come to that conclusion and accept that very, very harsh reality, no change is going to happen. Because when something goes wrong, you may have the right mindset, but you're not aware. You don't have the self-awareness to say that was me. That's on me. You're going to blame everyone else. I knew I could do it, but if it wasn't for him. The only thing in life we have control over is our mind. You can't control anything else. If you're playing sports, you can't control how the other team acts. You can't control what calls the referees make. You can only control how you act and react when your time is called. If you're in school and you're taking a test, you can only control what you know and how you prepare. You can't control what's on the test. You can only control how you prepare for it. If you're going for an interview, you can't control whether or not they're going to make up their mind. The only thing you can control is how ready you are for that interview. Control of the mind, control of yourself, control of your actions and reactions. Becoming self-aware and aware of the fact that you and I are the cause of every effect. That you and I are the only ones responsible for the results that we've gotten in life. If you're trying to lose weight, it wasn't McDonald's fault. It wasn't Burger King's fault. It wasn't the fast food joint. It wasn't the pizza place. It was yours. And say, well, my significant other, they wanted pizza that night, and they want to go out and do takeout on these nights. You have a choice. Our God gave us free will to make choices. The choices we make, not the chances we take, determine our destiny. It's all on us, guys. It's all on me. It's all on you. The quicker you can realize that, and the sooner you can realize that and accept that, that's the tough part. You've got to accept the fact that you might be wrong. You've got to accept the fact that you might have failed. That you might not have lived up to your expectations of yourself. The man or woman that we look at in the mirror is responsible for where we are at and what happens to us. Nobody else. That's it for this video. In the next video, we're going to talk about the third layer, the third foundational piece to change. Again, can't have one without the other. Each one of the three, vitally important. Awareness, it's right up there. Until next time. See you in the next video.